Have you ever walked through a winter field covered in snow? A clean white sheet stretching endlessly across the land, and wondered how any living creature could possibly find food beneath it. To us, the world becomes uniform, featureless, silent, blank. But to a horse, that snow-covered field is not empty. It is a map, a living landscape full of memory, scent, sound, and subtle signals we can barely imagine. Stand quietly and watch, and you will witness something extraordinary. A horse lowers its head, scans the white surface with slow, thoughtful breaths, listens to something unheard, places a hoof gently into the snow, and begins to paw. With careful rhythm, snow flies outward, layer by layer, until the frozen crust breaks, and beneath it, hidden in silence, lies grass. Grass that no human eyes could see. Grass the horse remembered. Grass they knew was there long before the storm ever came. This is not luck. This is instinct. This is science. This is memory woven into bone. This is the inheritance of the wild. Imagine a pasture after the first heavy snowfall. The fences disappear beneath white drifts. The ground becomes an unbroken sheet of shining light. The wind blows quietly, as if careful not to disturb the stillness. You walk toward the herd, snow crunching under your boots. Each step is a reminder of how harsh winter can be. The horses stand motionless, steam rising from their backs, tails heavy with frost, breath forming soft clouds that drift upward and fade. They do not panic. They do not search wildly. They do not look lost. You watch one horse step forward, ears rotating slowly, nostrils widening, head swinging side to side with slow precision. It is not a random movement. It is an assessment. Then, with complete certainty, the horse paws just once at first, testing the snow's depth, testing the ground's response. Then again, stronger, faster, until the snow peels away like the cover of a secret. And there it is. A small patch of yellow-green grass where moments earlier there was only white. The horse lowers its muzzle and begins to eat, peaceful, unhurried, confident. Winter's illusion of emptiness has been broken. The first secret of this winter skill lies in the brain. Horses possess extraordinary spatial memory, the ability to map the environment with deep and lasting detail. Long before winter arrives, as they graze through late summer and fall, they memorize where the richest grasses grow. Along the fence line, in dips of land that hold moisture, in patches of field that sunlight warms longer, around stones that retain heat, under tree canopies where snow thins. They store those locations like stars in an internal constellation. Weeks later, when snow hides the earth, they are not guessing. They are navigating an invisible landscape they know by heart. Studies show that horses can remember the locations of food sources for months, even after being removed from the area. Not just the location, but the quality and quantity of food available there. To them, the field is not blank. It is layered with memory, and memory becomes survival. But memory alone is not enough. When snow falls deep, when drifts cover pasture landmarks, when wind reshapes the land, horses must detect grass in ways we cannot see. 1. Scent. Horses have an acute sense of smell, able to detect vegetation beneath compacted snow. Even when frozen, grass gives off faint chemical signals, and horses can read them like trails. A slight flare of nostrils, a deep inhale, a pause. That is the moment they align scent with memory. 2. Air currents. Even under snow, temperature shifts cause tiny movement of air and scent. This behavior is not something horses learned from humans. It is thousands of generations old. Their ancestors lived through ice ages, herds moving across frozen tundra, traveling miles in search of food, surviving brutal winters where failure meant extinction. Those who survived were the ones who remembered where food grew last season, understood how snow changed terrain, could smell through frozen layers, could listen beneath the surface, could dig with precision, and could lead the herd to nourishment. Those instincts did not fade when the horse entered domestication. They simply became quieter, waiting until winter calls them forward again. When a horse paws through snow today, you are watching ancient wisdom awaken, a wild strategy inside a domestic body, a survival skill older than human civilization, a story told through hoof and breath and earth. To the untrained eye, pawing may look like impatience or misbehavior, but winter pawing is a deliberate technique, measured, rhythmic, calculated. The horse strikes the snow with the toe of the hoof, not the flat surface, creating a chipping motion rather than a stomp. They begin with gentle taps, testing weight, depth, and density. If they detect plant material, only then do they increase force, clearing the surface layer with sweeping scoops. They do not waste energy. They do not dig without reason. Each motion is purposeful, protecting resources, protecting strength. And when grass emerges, they eat slowly, never stripping an area bare, never forgetting the map beneath their feet. What appears simple is actually strategic. There is a story told among old ranch families in the Rocky Mountains. One winter, a blizzard buried grazing land in snow so deep it reached the bellies of horses. People were certain the herd would starve, that no creature could endure such a storm. But one mare, the lead mare, stepped forward. She walked to a place where the field dipped slightly, where in summer the grass grew taller. She sniffed the snow, listened, stood still, and then began to paw. The snow flew in arcs around her hooves. Others watched silently, the herd waiting for her signal. When the grass appeared, she stepped back, allowing foals and elders to eat first. Then she moved to another place, and another, revealing patches of buried grass like a teacher opening pages of an ancient book. The herd survived not by luck, not by panic, but by memory, leadership, and inherited wisdom. The rancher later said, "That mare knew the land better than any map." She saved the herd with her mind, not her strength. And in that story lies truth. Horses survive winter not by fighting the season, but by remembering it. Winter feeding is a collective act. The lead mare is not chosen by force, but by wisdom, the ability to find resources when the world offers none. Young horses watch her methods, how long she pauses, how deep she digs, how she listens to the land. They learn through observation, not instruction. Each generation inherits pathways through snow, strategies of energy, respect for instinct, trust in one another. Survival is not competition, it is cooperation. That is the beauty of the herd. Every life is connected. The hoof that uncovers grass feeds them all. When we struggle, our instinct is often to panic, to scramble, to force solutions. We dig frantically, not thoughtfully. Horses teach us something else. Pause, assess the landscape before acting. Remember, your past experience is a guide. Trust the unseen. Not everything real can be seen. Work with the environment, not against it. Use energy wisely. Not every problem requires force. Find calm. Clarity is impossible in panic. Lead through a language older than time, written in cells instead of paper, told through breath instead of voice. We lose instincts when we stop trusting them. Horses never stopped. Picture another winter day. Snow falls softly, thick as feathers. The world glows silent and white. A small herd stands still, backs dusted in frost, hooves planted firm. One horse steps forward, lowers its head to the frozen ground, breathes deep, listens to the earth, and begins to paw. Snow flies, revealing the hidden life beneath it, a reminder that even in the hardest season, something waits just below the surface. Grass, like hope, survives the storm. And horses, like wisdom, remember where to find it. If this story opened something inside you, if it reminded you of the quiet intelligence of animals, of the deep resilience written into nature, of the power of memory, patience, and instinct, join us. Help HorseSense reach 10,000 subscribers so we can continue sharing the science and soul of horses. creatures who teach without speaking, who remember what we forget, who see what we overlook, who survive what we fear. Tap subscribe, join the herd, grow with us. This is HorseSense. Thank you for listening. Until next time, trust the land beneath your feet and remember what is waiting under the snow.